Alright, hi, good night. So the pairs for this week that I'm looking at are going to be the Euro JPY, the Euro US dollar, Pound JPY, Pound US dollar, and gold. Alright, so starting with the Euro JPY, we can clearly see that this market has been waving down, making lower lows and lower highs. The last push down we had was from this high up here at about 117.70. We had a push down which broke this low, which confirms that we are still bearish. So if we are still bearish, we want to be looking for a correction and then a rejection for us to enter to continue selling again. So when we go down to the 4-hour time frame with that information, we could see that we have two levels that the market is approaching. So what I want to see the market either come up to this level here and reject, and that's when we are going to look to sell. Or if the market breaks this level, we could have maybe a short term buy if we reject here up to this level and then a fall. Alright, so that's kind of what I'm looking for this continuation. If we happen to break all these levels here, the market could actually go all the way back up to the daily level, which is identified in purple. So let's look and see what the market does at these levels. It's not a case that we are just looking to jump in this market at any of these levels. Let's wait and see. Euro US dollar, and on the daily for this one, we have this one going bullish, and the reason why is that we have this market pushing up from a demand level right here. We have a resistance level and we have a supply level. All right, so I sent this out as a picture, but this is kind of what we're looking for. On the daily, we could see last time we were here, the market went right back up to this level. We fell. We are moving sideways right now. So we should see this market continue to go bullish. When we go to the 4-hour with that information, this is where we're at. We could see we already broke a downtrend line. So what we want to see is the market waving up, and we could buy these waves. And I would say the first target is going to be 1.0980, which is the resistance level up here. We have a supply level above that the market can potentially come to as well. Alright, next pair that we are going to be looking at is the Pound JPY. So when we go to the daily Pound JPY, this is what happened here. Let me get rid of this. We could see that the market was going sideways. We had a breakout and we're now pulling back to test this level right here. When we go with that information to the 4-hour, we do have a resistance level here that was broken already, but we also have a supply area right here. So any sort of rejection around this level here is going to be a good area to start selling the market. Let the market push down and we could continue selling, I would say, all the way down to at least 130.80, which is this low right here, which is actually over, this is what, 200 pips away. Alright, so this is a good target for the week, but look for the setup. So as the market falls, we could probably take some profit, go again, look for target areas on a smaller time frame, and you could sell all the way down. The Pound US dollar now. Alright, so this one I'm not too sure on, and what I mean by that is, as you can see, we are moving with sideways. The last time it came down, it did not come all the way down to our level, and then it went all the way back up. This time it came down again. It did not come to the level. It's actually a bit higher than this one, and it seems to be pushing back up. So for this one, yes, I have some 4-hour levels that could push this market down, but for me on this one, the only trade that I really want to take is if we break above these levels and then the market is going back up, because I feel like this is what the market is going to do if we are pushing from a demand level all the way up to a supply level. This one is not as clear, so that's why I'm not really interested in trading it inside here. If we break out, come back, reject, that's when I want to look to buy the Pound US dollar up to this level here. Otherwise, I'm leaving this one alone for this week. And the last pair that I'm looking at is gold. So we could see, alright, gold has been sideways. We did break an uptrend line a while back, and we have been sideways ever since the market pushed, formed the area, dropped. We pulled back to that area now, so we could see a drop again back into this level here without us breaking out. So if we take that information and we go to the 4-hour, this is the 4-hour levels that we are seeing. So my purple levels are my daily levels, and the green levels are just my 4-hour levels, and I use orange for the 1 hour. So it's not to confuse you, it's not to make the charts more colorful, it's just easier for me to identify because I know the larger time frames control the smaller time frames. So the larger time frames would actually help me. So when I see this is a purple area, I expect a bigger push. You see, when we came up, yes, we came up to the green, but once we came out down to this area, we had a nice big push down. That is kind of what I'm expecting right now. So yes, we did push down and we pull back up to this area. Now once we reject here, we should see a continuation of a fall on gold, at least down to these 4-hour levels here. We have two levels kind of right by each other, but we should see a fall down to at least 1692.50 area, right? So around this area here, we should at least see a fall, which on gold would be roughly, this is 173 pips of a push that we could see. If we continue breaking these areas, then we'd start going after some of these lower daily areas. If we finally break out of this level this week, then we could see that. If not, push down here and then we could start going bullish right away as well. So those are the pairs that I'm looking at this week, guys. Those are the trades that I'm looking to take in the market. Let's see how this one plays out, guys. Have a great trading week. I'll see you all next week.